bags were horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer. Apologies, I'm a little bit sick for this review. But I wanted to still bring it, obviously, to the end of our theme week, our Halloween horror. So I decided to look at I think most horror fans know the Hell House LLC Halloween horror movie. Well, I decided to look at the origin movie, the Carmichael Manor, which came out this year, 2023. Again by Stephen Cognetti, I think. So we follow three people, Margot, Rebecca, her girlfriend, and Chase, who is Margot's brother. So Margot and Rebecca, they chase around all these like haunted stories and go and do these filmings and things like that. And so they've fallen upon the Carmichael Manor. They had some family was brutally murdered many years in the past. So they're kind of like following it up sort of thing. They want to see what it's like, what the home's like, if they can make any contact sort of thing. This follows very much how the previous trilogy kind of went. You have some great kind of ambience with this movie, like you get jump scares, but they're kind of like well thought out jump scares. It's kind of like they really build on the characters on this one and the story and the lore behind it. We get more into the cult aspects that was kind of like scratched upon in previous movies, and it's quite a nice thing that we see. So it's the Carmichael family. So when they're finding out things which happened, we're seeing also clips of the Carmichael family, like their previous home videos and things like that. It's like really interesting way of putting it all together. So it's kind of like nicely done. It's like nicely all edited together. So yeah, well, we kind of, the more you start to see our clowns are in this one again, and you see that there's links to this Carmichael Manor, as in the links to the Abaddon Hotel. Like I said, there's some effective jump scares with this. There's this cool Zoom call where it's going on, and you got some interesting bits popping up. What else is there? There's a lot of like being in the room in the dark, and like you have like the lights going off, and like it's with Chase. It's like he can hear someone knocking at the door for ages, and then he keeps putting in the camera, and it's like it's still here, but there's no one there. And then he's like, puts the camera back on. It's like someone's just come in the room. It's like all cool stuff like that. So it's kind of like it's really well put together. It's kind of probably on a par with the second one. I mean, I really like the first one, and the second one is excellent as well. But obviously, you've had the impact of the first. It's always kind of difficult to follow that. And I thought this was a really good Origins movie, really well put together. There's a very nice twist at the end as well, because maybe it kind of gets a little simplistic towards the end. Maybe you have all this kind of like story built up, and you have the development of these characters, and it's not that it's rushed, but it's kind of, well, maybe it did feel like a little kind of runs, kind of the pace picks up, maybe a little too fast at the end, maybe. But then, like I said, that there's this twist, and it's like a really nice, cool twist, and leaves you open for more movies again, as you always do with this one. With this franchise, it seems to be. The acting was good on this one, and the location was good, and good script, good editing, kind of it makes way for like having not such a big budget, which I'm sure this one probably didn't. It's done together really slick, really nicely put together. Like I said, you have these clips of the actual Carmichael family spliced in with Margot, Rebecca, and Chase, so it's kind of quite cool. You get a few of the people. Obviously, at the start, they're talking about these that it's the death of these three people, and then I think they come at the end. I can't remember now. Yeah, kind of. I think I need to go and get some sleep, but I do highly recommend checking this one out. I'm probably a little weak on the Halloween thing, because obviously the first one is like super Halloween, it's like Halloween party, and this is just kind of referencing a little bit. Obviously the first one is kind of like leading up to that, but this isn't actually set at Halloween. I think it's kind of like, maybe it's around like the autumn, the fall time, like leading up to Halloween maybe. But great movie, and I think it's like the Hell House movie is like a staple of the Halloween kind of season, so this will fit very, very nicely as the fourth installment in the origin movie, and it does a great job. I think what's his name, Stephen Cognetti, however you pronounce it, I apologise if that's wrong, again manages to do a good job keeping this one going. Okay, that's the end of the review. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.